This tapestry is pulling me through a freaking loop. This yarn kills my hands even though it's one stranded. It is insane. This pattern because my yarn is a weight 2 and I'm working with a 4mm hook. Tough times. I want my butt seen through to the public. Hi, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Ella. I'm a 17-year-old crochet artist who's been crocheting for about 4.5 to 5 years now. And today we are working on some stuff and doing a challenge because of it. If y'all remember, for my old people on here, about 2-3 months ago, I did a similar challenge called How Many Granny Squares Can I Make in 24 Hours for my scrap granny square blanket. This time we're doing how much can I crochet in 24 hours. Just plain and simple. It's gonna be 24 hours-ish because, you know, I'm gonna be busy and then I have work tomorrow, so it's gonna be kind of fluctuating. But we're just gonna try to get as much as we can done tonight and a little bit tomorrow. And I have 2-ish projects in front of me. I have another one in the house, so I'm probably gonna work on a little bit later. I have a tapestry right here. I have a t-shirt bag over there, and then I have my jorts inside, which I've worked a little bit, and then I might start a new crochet project too. For the first one we're going to work on is this tapestry. I'm almost done with it. It's the hibiscus tapestry. If y'all know what this is a really popular tapestry for the summertime, and I started this I think last week or a couple days ago, and I'm almost done with it. I'm like I think I'm on row 42, 43 out of 61, so I'm almost done. And I am using white from Super 7 Yarn, and then I am using this Karen Simply Soft, this green color. The color is called White Sage, and I'm using that as my flower, and I think it's looking really cute. You know, it's kind of giving leprechaun, but if you just don't think it like that, then it's not leprechaun. But I think it's cute. And then I have a t-shirt bag, which I am almost done with. I just gotta finish the body and then slap a strap on it. And then I also bought ribbons a couple days ago to put on the side of the bag to give it a nice cute little detail to the bag, just so it's not a plain white bag. And then my jorts, I'm almost done with those. I just need to add more rows to it and then do the strap, and that's it. And then my new project is, I think I'm gonna do like a shrug, but more like a higher up shrug, not like my blue and my navy and blue mesh one that I made a month ago, but it's gonna be kind of more higher up and then still with sleeves, and it's gonna be red, and it's gonna look really pretty. It's gonna be made out of this wool that I got from Joann's when I went to Florida. But yeah, that's pretty much all the projects I'm gonna be working on. But we're gonna start working on this tapestry. So I'm gonna get started and I will meet y'all. I'll come back and give y'all an update probably after, I would say like an hour and a half, or at least until I get to like 10 more rows. So I'll be back once I've reached a good stopping point. Okay, so it's been about a little over an hour and a half, probably around 2-ish, but I've gotten more done. I'm on row going on 53. This is what we are looking like with the flower. I have these ends just so, because this is where I finished off the green, and then I finished the row off with white, so that's what I'm starting with. But here's the non-clean side. Looks really good. I'm almost done. Just got a few rows left. I think I'm gonna finish it out, you know, just keep going. I should be able to get this done within at least the next hour, and then right after that we're gonna start doing the t-shirt bag, just so I can kind of give myself a little break from this, because I'm just gonna finish this out and then start the t-shirt bag just so I can switch between different yarns. And the t-shirt bag shouldn't take me long either. It should take me maybe like an hour, so it shouldn't take me long. And then probably after that we'll do a good bit of the jorts which are almost done. If not, I'll start my new project that I want to try out. So it just kind of depends on how things are gonna flow, but this tapestry is pulling me through a freaking loop. I mean, if y'all want to do this, I downloaded the picture off of Pinterest for mine. There's many graphs and all that for the hibiscus flower design. You can do the same for other tapestries too. Just download it, download the pattern, and then just print it out or put it on your iPad just so you can track as you go. Just so you're not confused on, oh, did I miss a stitch? Should I do one too many? This and that. So then it looks like the picture. But tapestries take super long for me because I get distracted easily, and then I'm just taking 20,000 years to get a tapestry done. Okay, because I'm officially on summer break now. I just got out today, and I can pull an alternator all I want, which I will do tonight because I want to try to get as much as I can done of this, just so that I don't have to do a lot tomorrow. So I'll probably work on the jorts later tonight, but I'm gonna finish this tapestry, work on the t-shirt bag, and then we're gonna start the project, a new project, and then later tonight we'll work on the jorts later in the night. And I'll probably stay up for a good bit, even though I have work tomorrow. Do I care? No. So I'll be back when this tapestry is fully done and we move on to making the t-shirt bag and finishing that. Okay, so it is now about 6:30 and she is finally done. I finally finished her after a good, I think, 3 days. She is officially done, and this is what she looks like. It was bigger than I thought it was gonna be, honestly, and I was honestly gonna turn this into a bag, but I might actually get some dowels and stuff and make this into like an actual tapestry and hang them in my room. But I do like this tapestry a lot. I'm happy that I got it done. But now we're gonna move on to the t-shirt bag. So this is how much we have of the bag. I am using a 10mm hook for this, and since it's single stranded, but we're probably almost done with the body. I gotta do like maybe, what are that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at 8 rows right now, so I can probably do at least like 2, if not, I would say 2, probably 2 more rows, and then do a strap, and then get ribbon and put some ribbon on it, and then she'll be officially done. So I'm gonna get started with this, and I'll come back once I have the whole pocket done, or the whole body, and while I'm starting the strap. So it has been a minute. It has now been about 20-ish minutes, and I got done with the pouch and I'm starting on the strap. I did 6 stitches, so it's a nice kind of thick wrap, but also when it's kind of folded like this, it kind of gives like a nice petite little handle. Instead of making this into a tote, I think it looks better as a like shoulder bag, if you can kind of see. It's not really giving mini tote bag size. It's giving more kind of like a large like purse. I think we're gonna turn this to a shoulder bag instead. You know, it'll just be a little bit bigger, and plus the handle is gonna curve, and I think that's gonna be a really good handle for like a purse. And I think it's a good size shoulder bag. Outside it's a little bit bigger than the ones that, you know, other crocheters that I've seen that crocheted with this. But I feel like this is like a good bag, like a good size. Like even 1 row lower, like it'd still be a good one. 2 rows, that's kind of too skinny for me. But like 9 is like pretty ideal, but 10 doesn't hurt that much. So it's just kind of like a chunkier shoulder bag. but I'm gonna continue making the strap. The way that this yarn kills my hands, even though it's one-stranded, is insane. Like, my wrists don't really hurt that much, but you know, I kind of have to do stretches here and there because I did mess up my wrist literally 6 months into crocheting, and I couldn't move it back for about like a couple weeks or so, like 2 weeks. Yeah, always do stretches, kids. Do not never stretch your hands after crocheting. Stretch your hands, please. Don't end up like me and have your wrist be non-functioning and hurt every time you move it for about a good 2 weeks. I am almost done. I do have 2 skeins out here because I am almost out of the one I'm using right now. So, but I should be okay to finish this strap and then use the other skein to do the other. But I will come back pretty much when this is done and when I'm about to add the ribbons onto it. And for this one, I'm going to add black ribbons, and then on the black one, add white. So it's a good contrast, like, you know, yin and yang type of feel. You know what I mean? So I'll be back once this strap is completely done. Okay, so we are finally done with it. I just got done doing the strap. It is now 7:40, and this is what she looks like. She came out better than I thought. Like, I love the strap, the bubble strap, and I was thinking of not doing it, but then I got mixed feelings, and I was like, you know what, let me just do the strap. And thank God I did, because it actually looks super cute. And then I also said that I was going to add ribbon to it, and I bought some black ribbon and white ribbon. This is just Ribley from Amazon. I think these are, I don't know how. Oh, these are 1 inch ribbon. This is a 1 inch, and this is 25 yards. So this should get me through a good bit. But all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop these into good pieces, like 2 good pieces. Sew them to like right here, to like where the bag and the strap meet around here, and then I'm gonna put them into cute little bows, and then fry off the ends with a lighter. So I will come back when those bows are officially on the bag and show you the full bag in its beauty.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I just added the bows, and I think it was a really good idea. This is what she looks like. Look how cute they are. They are a little wonky, which I will fix a little bit. Just kind of, I did tweak on them a lot, so this is probably the best you're gonna get. But they look super cute, and I left the tails long, so it gives a little aesthetic look. But they look so cute. I love it so much, and I cannot wait to add bows on the big tote bag. I cannot wait. But I feel like the bows add such a cute touch to it, and also they just give so much character to it. And I also love the difference between white and black to give that nice, like I said, yin and yang look. So I finally finished one t-shirt bag. I still gotta do the other one, but that is it for this one. And then we're gonna start on the new project. The jorts I will start later tonight, probably, you know, once I go inside, but it'll be pretty much after I start working on this top until I go inside. It'll be pretty much mainly jorts that I'll try to finish up that night. So the next project we'll be working on is a shrug of some kind. I don't know, I think it's gonna be more like the ones that kind of hug your chest at the top, and then you can wear like a tube top or a tank top with it. So it's like a bolero, but like one of those crop boleros, but also where I can do off the shoulder still, because your girl loves an off the shoulder bolero. And I will be making it out of this beautiful wool. This wool I got from Joann's. The color is, I think it's called cardinal feathers. And this is a weight to wool. You can tell by the face that I'm scared, because I don't really work with thin yarns, and I'm working with a 4.0 millimeter hook. So I'm hoping that it will help the process. And I don't want to work with a tiny hook. I don't want to do that. So 4 is probably going to be the smallest that I go, if not like a 3.75 or something like that. But I'm going to find a good bolero pattern. I know there's one out there, but I'm going to get started on this, and I will come back once I have a good base and I start working on the body. Okay, so as you can see by outside, it's dark, and by the light too, because it got quite dark. It is about 9:20ish, and I sat on my phone for probably a good 30 to 40 minutes, and I just looked for a pattern like 10 minutes ago. That's why I said I get distracted very easily. But I did find a pattern though. So the pattern is by the creator of Amazing-ish Grace, and I've seen her TikToks and everything. She makes the best crochet clothing I've probably seen, like more abstract, like stuff that I would wear. I'm using her lacy mohair bolero pattern for this, since my yarn is a weight 2, and this is my neckline so far. It looks quite big, but once I put it on myself, it looks good and it fits. And I'm also using this pattern because my yarn is a weight 2, and I'm working with a 4mm hook. Tough times. The thing is, in her pattern, she uses big hooks. I don't want a full baggy feel. I kind of want to be more tight, or not tight, but like still the mesh, and you know, don't want to try and make it super loose. But hers is mainly double crochets, so I know that will make my life easier, so I don't have to do like any mesh or anything. So it's just a full bolero, all that. But I'm just gonna make it in this nice red color, just so I'm able to style more red stuff, because I barely style red and I need to style more red. But I'm gonna continue with this pattern, and which I don't know, I think I'm gonna keep with the hook size I have and go from there, because if I do a 4mm hook, there's really no difference. And I think she uses like a 6.5mm hook, in which, like, that's fine, but like I don't want mine to be like a super baggy feel. I kind of want mine to be a little more like tight stitching, but still, you know, have like baggy sleeves if such, like, you know, kind of like that. Like, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna try to get the whole most of this done, and I'll come back with the try on, so we know how it's looking so far. So we moved inside. It is about to be 11:40, and I have worked on the bolero, which I didn't know it was going to be a mix of doubles, trebles, and half doubles. That's what she's looking like, but she is getting there. I am on starting another round of trebles, so I'm starting another round of trebles for the next row. But this is how much I've gotten. I know I'm still working a little bit more. I don't know how many rows she does after this. I think she might do like this last round of trebles and then maybe like a round of doubles or half doubles. I'm not 100% sure. But I know I got a little bit more to go, and then all from here is just sleeves. So we'll see how that goes. But I am going to take a break, and we're going to move on to the jorts, which the jorts I'm almost done with. So these are what my jorts look like right now. We have the legs together. I slip stitched them together, and then now we're just working on the body, the waist. So I still got a lot of work to do, but I am doing, I think this round, I'm not sure, what did I do the last round? Normal? I think I might do another round of normal and then do a round of decreases, just so it works best. This project I've been working on for about a month. Way too long. But I'm determined to get it done. I'm determined. Very determined. Because if I don't get these shorts done, I'm going to do things that I don't want to do. I'm gonna crash out. But we're gonna be okay. I'll be able to get most of it done tonight, I feel like. Or at least get a couple rows done. If I don't get it done tonight, that's fine. I'd probably like to get this done by like the end of the week. Say probably about Thursday. I want to get done with this. because Friday I leave for a trip for DC for Pride. Happy Pride Month, everybody, as I am part of the community. But I'm going down there for Pride, and I just want to get these close to done, if not completely done. But that's pretty much it. And then, trying to think. Yeah, and then I'm gonna get this bolero done. Like, knowing how much I am right now, I'm probably gonna get this done. Either, like, I might actually bring this with me and finish it while we're in DC and wear it in DC. So, I'll probably be able to finish it then. But I feel like these shorts would be super cute. And I can wear them out, like, you know, if I'm going on vacation or whatever. Or just wearing them out, like, to a place or something cute. But, yeah, I'm gonna do a couple rows of these. And I'm probably gonna do one more round of regular and increase. And then an increase after that regular round. And then try them on. And then just keep doing the process over and over again. Just in case if, you know, if the waist is too tight, if it's too loose, or if it's just right. So I'll be back when I have a good bit more of the pants done, or when I don't have to do any more increases and we're just doing solid rows of double crochet. Okay, so time right now is 12:45 and the jorts are finally done. I just did, because I have to do a drawstring for it, and I just doubled up the yarn just so it's nice and thick. But this is what she looks like. They are officially done. I did make the strings long so then I could tie it. So let me tie it real quick. And it looks like that. Super cute. These are, if you guys are trying to make these, I will put the creator over here. This is her account on YouTube. She has a whole tutorial for it, and for a pants version, which the pants came first, then she made jorts. But I use the jorts pattern. For mine, if you're trying to make them low-waisted, mine are low-waisted. I don't remember how many rows, because I obviously based on my measurements, but these shorts are low-waisted, and when, you know, when we get to the end of when I show everything off tomorrow, I will show these off and wear them, in which, before you ask, yes, I will be wearing spandex under these, because I do not want my butt seen through to the public. But I did get the jorts finished, like I said I was going to. And all I have to do now is work more on the bolero, which I won't work on until tomorrow because it is almost 1 a.m. and I kind of want to get some sleep. I might honestly stay up a little longer, but not long though. So I will see you guys in the morning while we work on more of the bolero, and then we'll do a full recap somewhat in the middle of the day and give a recap on how many hours I crocheted and what I got done during that amount of time as well. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
The next day.
Okay, so it's the next day and I didn't work anymore on the jumper because your girl was tired, but it is now about to be like 1 o'clock. I'm gonna try to crochet for at least another 2-ish hours and get like the body done and maybe start on a sleeve. But I have work, so I'm just gonna try to get as much as I can done before that. And I'm just gonna get right into it and try not to waste any time. And we'll do a full recap around like 3 o'clock-ish, because that's when I started yesterday. So I'll be back. But I'll be back once I have most of the body done.
Stephanie and I were lucky enough to be two of the very first people to play this game with the creator Brandon Lodge, who, in case you didn't know, is a fellow YouTuber. Not only
Okay, so it's about 2:20-ish And I got done with the body and I started on the sleeve, or on one of the sleeves, not both of them. So this is what we're looking like. So this side I started the sleeve. It does look a little loose on person, or in person, but it's just kind of how I fit it under my arm, and it fits nice and good. It's not super loose, but it's loose enough to where it's comfortable. And I don't really like tight sleeves with crochet, especially, so I wanted to go with a looser fit. And the body is all done, the top, and I'm just doing the sleeve. I just started it. I have to start with a row of half doubles, singles, and then I'm just doing a pattern from then to get to the length of my sleeve, and then I'll do the exact same on this side. But I'm gonna continue working on the sleeve just a hair bit more, and then once I do that, then I'm going to get to a good stopping point and show you all the projects that I've gotten done within the past 24 hours. Okay, so it's been some time now, and it is just hitting, it's about to be 3 o'clock, and I'm gonna show you everything that we've done in chronological order. And I think this is all between roughly 24 hours, not really. I would say at least, I'd say probably around like a little over 12, but it is within 24 hours though, because I started at 3 and now we're ending at 3 o'clock, so it's in 24 hours in a whole day. But I've worked on, but it was roughly like working hours was at least over 12, but this is within a 24-hour period. So the first one we got done was the hibiscus tapestry. I really like this. I'm most definitely gonna do more. I'm mainly gonna use it to hang it up above my desk or my bedroom, but I like this a lot. I do like the green specks within the tapestry. And there are, if you guys want to know how to do tapestry, there are many YouTube videos and many TikTok videos on how to do it, how to read a pixel chart, how to color change correctly, and all that. But I would say this took me pretty much, I didn't start that day, I was already mostly done with it, but this took me probably about 3-ish days to do. Next one we did was the t-shirt bag with the ribbon. I actually like this a lot. It came out better than I thought. It's a cute little shoulder bag, as you can see. It's super cute. And I added a ribbon to the sides of them just to give it more petite, more like an aesthetic factor. But I do like this, just a plain white with black bows. And then I'll have a black bag with white bows. But this took me, I would say probably at least 2 days, 2.5 days to do. Second to last one, which we finished up just last night, were the crochet jorts. I'm actually really proud of these. These are my first set of wearables, like pants wise. As I can see, as I wore them a couple times, you can kind of tell that the legs didn't get stretched out, but the top did, because I have to kind of stretch these a little bit when I put them on. But I'll try not to stretch them when I put them on. But obviously with these, I'm going to be wearing the Spanx just for extra coverage, because I did not want my butt to be seen by the whole entire world. But these probably took me about like a month, at least like a little over a month to do. But there's a full pattern on this by another creator. I already tagged her in the video, so go back to that section and you'll be able to see her YouTube account. But this took me about a month to make. Then we ended up with another whip, which was the bolero that I'm working on. She's almost done. I do like how it's a little more cropped up here, and then I've started on the sleeve. I'm almost done with the first set of patterns. I just got to do one more set of half doubles and then another set of trebles, but we're almost done. And then I just got to repeat this pattern pretty much all the way down. After I do this set, gotta do 2 sets of doubles and then just continue that for the rest of the sleeve. But we did get a lot done. And then I'm guessing this should take me, started yesterday, so probably 3-4 days to do. So this should be really quick to get done and be super cute for the summer. And this yarn is super soft. so I actually really like that a lot. But it's gonna be super cute for the summer. But that is everything for this video. We did get a lot done. I finished 3 freaking whips, plus starting a new project and getting the mass majority done, like over halfway. I just gotta do sleeves and that's it. But I am pretty proud of myself. I should most definitely do more of these when I have more whips. But that's pretty much it. I did get done with all my whips because I only had these 3. So I'm really proud of myself. And I know I'm going to start a whip pile in the next week or so. So yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As you already know, or if you don't know, all my socials will be down in the description. I have an Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. No, I don't. I have an Instagram, TikTok, and Lemon8. You can all check that down in the description. And also let me know what other content y'all want me to do. I will post a poll this week talking about what I should do. Let me know what y'all want me to do next week by looking at that poll. And I will see you guys next week for another crochet vlog. Bye!